Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Tightwad the Mage. We're gonna be playing some more Minecraft today. We're gonna keep working on our stream world here, and finally got a new PS4 controller. It's a brand called Terios, not sponsored. Just liked their controller. It's great. It's a replacement for a DualShock 4. It's got all the same features that the DualShock 4 has. It's got your two joysticks, your four buttons, your L1 R1, L2 R2. It's got your share button, your options button, but it's also got a turbo button that you can hit and hit any of your keys. It turns them into a turbo function. You've also got another button that's designed for clearing any like turbo programming you've got going on. It's got two multifunction buttons on the back that can be programmed to any key. Right now I have them key bound to L1 and R1 just because that means that I don't have to take my fingers off the triggers to cycle through. I'm just using the buttons on the back as my L1 and R1. It also has interchangeable joysticks of different heights. So there's two different heights of a joystick that you can have. So you can have the standard height, and then you can have an extra tall. And it also comes with a set of rubber like joystick caps that you can put on top of the joysticks to like help them have more grip. So overall, it's a decent quality controller. It seems to have about the same battery life as a DualShock 4. It is USB-C rather than micro USB, and it does come with the charging cable. You can do something like what I did. I don't like plugging and unplugging my controllers. Like my standard DualShock 4 controller has a charging dock with a little dongle that plugs in that adds two little contact points on the back, and when you set it in the cradle into the dock, it automatically starts charging, so I don't have to worry about plugging and unplugging a cable. It's because this one does not fit that dock, and I don't have any other source of being able to support the controller, being able to be like charged automatically or anything like that. What I ended up doing was I ended up going online and on Amazon and ordering a set of like magnetic charging cables with a magnet on the end, and then there's a little piece that plugs into the controller that just has a little round flat surface, and when the magnet comes in contact with it, it snaps onto it and charges the controller. Um, I got a set of three cables, two 6-foot cables and a 3.3-foot cable, all with the charging magnetic, cables with the magnetic end. Um, I got a set of those three, one 3.3 foot, one 6-foot, and another 6-foot. So you get three charging cables with the magnetic end on the USB A to the magnetic adapter. It comes with those three cables, and it comes with three USB-C adapters, three micro USB adapters, and three lightning plug adapters for like if you have an iPhone. So you can use this kit for your phones, whether it be whether it be a Samsung phone, an Android, whatever, or whether it be like an iPhone with the lightning plug. You can have a magnetic charging base or magnetic charger that just snaps to the bottom of your phone whenever you want to charge it. I also got a mouse that sits on my desk that is USB-C charged, rechargeable, and anytime that it's needed to be charged, I'm always having to plug in that USB-C cable. But I only have to plug that thing in like once every 2 weeks for like overnight, and it stays charged. I've never had an issue with it going dead. Um, I might consider putting that in there and just having a magnetic base. It would be kind of nice to have to like 3D print something that I can attach to the desk. That means that I can just slide my mouse up to the front of it and it just snaps against the magnet, and then there you go. I can just put the mouse there whenever I need to charge it at the end of the night. I can just make sure it goes up there and plugs in and snaps to that magnet. I'm thinking about doing something like that, but I've got to design and print it. Um, but yeah, I'm thinking about doing something like that for the mouse. I've also got my Turtle Beach headset that I'm always plugging in to charge, and I've had that headset for, I want to say, a good 4 or 5 years now, and um, it's anytime I've needed to charge it, I always just plug in the cable and charge it, and it's worked. So yeah, so it looks like, if I remember correctly, we were building a villager breeder house, which, if I'm not mistaken, we already have a few villagers. So we just have to wait for them to um, we just have to wait for them to get enough food between the two of them. Yeah, see, he doesn't. I don't think he doesn't have to. It's okay for him not to have access to his uh, thing there. For him to have access, because he doesn't have to worry about the. Oh, it looks like we're gonna get our baby. Yep, we're gonna get our baby villager. We open that up. So we were working on getting this all set up. Um, how do we have another villager? Unless that's the baby villager that was already there. Oh, yep, it seems like it is. Okay, so yeah, because I've got 2 extra beds up here. I could have sworn that we had a horse here, though. Unless my horse is still over here. So we've already got mobs spawning over here. And there's the horse, so we apparently didn't take the horse with us. So, one small thing about the village breeding house that I've noticed. So, and it's an issue with Rails between Bedrock and Java. So, if you noticed last time, we got our bookshelves going, we are chanting stuff going, and everything. But one thing with the shelves. Oh, and you know what? Also, too, let me just go double check and see. We have our nether portal. We've got some stuff going there. We've got dripstone growing. Our water supply. Cobblestone gen. But one of the things with the house is I got the house done. We're going to go ahead and get rid of some of this stuff in our inventory. Okay, so we can put all these logs. Now we need to keep the chicken. Alright, so let's see. We've got a feather. Give me 1 second. Okay, so where do I put the seeds? So, so, anyways, getting back to what I was saying a little bit ago. So one of the issues that that's come to my attention with this is that in the Villager Breeder House, there is one slight issue with Rails. So in Java Edition, which is the original computer PC version of the game, there is in the current version of the game, there is in the coding, there is a basically part of the code that says that baby zombies cannot get through one tall gap blocks, which by standard they can because they're only one block tall. But that they cannot get through a gap of one block if there's a rail on it. So the idea being here is that with this setup is that there's this one block gap here, and there is a door here to prevent full-size zombies and mobs from getting through. And the rail, so what you have is you have a dispenser that's going to go here with a block on top with a button. And that dispenser will have carts in it. Those those carts will be spit out onto a rail that will go here. It'll go up at an angle here to this floor. I'm gonna have to go back and check and make sure how that's supposed to be set up, because my understanding is that basically there's supposed to be a rail that comes out this way, and when that rail comes out this way, it's supposed to curve over and then go out the door. So the rail, the minecart will come up, grab the villager down and out through the door. The problem is that on Bedrock, which I'm currently playing on, zombies can fit through this gap even with the rail. So I have to figure out a way to make it so that the zombies do not get in. And the only thing that I can think of doing to prevent them from coming through with the carts is if instead of having the gap at the bottom with the rail for the villagers to go out, instead of them going out through this bottom gap, if I could raise it up one. However, if I raise it up one, then the baby zombies can still come over here, run up, and jump to get through this one block gap. So instead, I'm going to have to raise it up 2 spaces. So I'm not quite sure exactly how I'm going to do this, but somehow I'm going to have to move this to where the gap is up here. Because if I have it down here, it's just not going to work. So I'm going to probably, like for the time being, I'm going to have to do something like this. Nope, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted either. Dang it. That's what I wanted. And so for the time being, I'll have to have something like that. Now, I'm going to have to figure out a way. And to be honest with you, I probably don't even need this. I'd probably just be better off with a full block. Now, the trick is, if my rails are coming out this way and coming up and grabbing the villager and then dropping it out here, how do I get that to come out over here? So I'm trying to think, how am I going to get the villager? I'm thinking that instead of having this here, I may have to move it over here and have my minecarts coming out from a dispenser here, coming up to grab the baby villager, come down here, so it would come to here, it would turn, then turn again, then turn again, and then go up and out. And I think that's maybe what I'm going to have to do, because yeah, because if I have it going this way, my angled rail is going to come down, and then it's going to want to go this way, and there's no way to get it to go straight up because I'm going to have 3 rails coming up. So I'm going to need the 2 rails here, and then I'm going to need yeah, I'm going to need the 3 rails there. Well, 2 rails here. 1 here, 1 angled up. And then 1 here coming down. So now I need to get my hands on some rails. And I thought I had some. Maybe not. Let's see, I don't remember what all it takes to make rails. If you're watching the stream, don't forget to follow or subscribe, rather. It's free. It helps me out. Don't also share. Like the video, like the stream. Share it with your friends. Say hi in chat. All things that help me out, and they're completely free. It doesn't cost you a dime. Okay, so I'm trying to remember how this is set up. You know what? I'm gonna have to do this real quick. Let's see. Is this the one that I think this may be the one that I set up this build originally. I'm gonna play around with it a little bit here before I go back and actually build it in my world, because I am gonna have to move that output. There we go. Okay, so originally this is what we have, but instead I think what we're gonna have to do is, and I'm thinking if I move this over one, okay, so if I instead do this, okay, so this is the way it works originally. So you've got your rails coming up and under, and then you've got your rail coming down here and going out. However, what I'm thinking is, now if I move the hole over there, yes, it's going to be off a little bit, but if I do that, no, if I do it like this, if I come down here and grab one of these, and I do like that, where did he go? Okay. So, if this works the way I think it does, then if I hit this button, okay, why is that not working though? See, now it's not working. Where the hell did he go? I know he went out this door. How did you get out there? Oh, he must have walked. Let's see, they're ready to breed again. Alrighty, so now he walks over and falls in the hole. Alright, now the way this is supposed to work, after he stops jumping, is okay. So that worked. But if I move this, I can't put a rail on top of the bush. That's going to pose a problem. Unless I replace said bush with a half slab, and then put another powered rail. Alright, so that seems to have worked. But now we'll have to Alright, so if this works, way I hope it does. And this is what I'll have to do in my other world, is replace this with a half slab or something that I can use to get the let's see, I wonder if I can do it with a trap door. Can I do a trap door? If I use one of these instead, can I put a trap door? Yes, I can. Okay, well then that's how I'm gonna do it. Trap door. Yep, just like that. Alrighty, so just need to get them to breed again. Okay. Now if we do time, day. Alright, so now they're picking up all the for some reason they don't like to pick up that back corner. I'm probably going to have to get rid of this one here in order to get them to breed again. Yep, the breeding. Okay. Baby villager comes out. Okay, so he's gonna walk over and fall in that hole. And then I'm gonna come and make sure he falls back in the hole. Because I forgot to replace that glass. Okay, so now if I press this button, okay, so it just depends on where he's standing. So what I think I might need to do is make sure that he's standing far enough over that he can't possibly oh, you know what? I think that's why. I think the I think that other cart stopped it. Alright, go ahead and breed us up another villager. Alright, so go ahead and walk over there and let's see what happens. Back away a little bit. Give him a chance to walk around. See him fall in the doorway. There he goes. Nice. Okay, cool. Okay, so that worked exactly the way I wanted it to. That also tells me that I don't need these these two pieces of glass here. I can just use the trapdoors to stop him from getting out that way. As long as I don't open them, he shouldn't be able to get out. And therefore, we should be good for getting ourselves some villagers for whatever reason we need them for. Although that's not exactly centered on the wall the way I wanted it to be. Although what I'm thinking, I really don't like that bush being there, so what I'm thinking I might do is maybe put another beam there, like so. Not quite sure how exactly I want to do that, but the idea is sound. Now I could do away with all the plants around the edges. Instead of having the plants around the edges like that, I could just have it open and do like different decorations or something, and then just have it to where the rail goes all the way up to the building, and then I don't need this right here. but if I do something like that to give it like a more of a look of like an actual like little opening. I see, I like that better with that because that at least gives it some sort of seemingly. Alright, so this is what I'm gonna have to recreate. This is what I'm gonna have to recreate on my other one. Okay, so we're gonna need yep, so that's gonna have to be ready. Alright, so let's go back to our actual survival world. So, we're loading in. Let's go. Okay, so yeah, we are gonna do this. But we're going to move this over. Okay. We are also going to grab this. I'm debating on whether I want to use these, because for the bottom part, because if I do, okay, so let's okay, so we've got the one up there, and we're gonna want to move that. Over here to this side. Like that. Now, if I do that, I can replace these all with the wooden ones, with the oak wood ones, and then you'll be able to see inside to see when there's a villager there. And I think that's what I want to do. I'm gonna need to make rails for one. I could have sworn though that there was some rails already gathered from we're gonna go ahead and sleep. And we're gonna see if we can't find these rails, because I'm pretty sure I gathered some. There's the rails, okay. And then there's a minecart with chest, which I don't need. But we also need some powered rails. And I'm trying to remember how to make some powered rails, because I am going to need like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 powered rails. Yeah. 3 powered rails. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 6 powered rails. So how do we make powered rails? Gold, stick, and okay, so we have that, we have sticks, we have some gold, but not much. So we're gonna need to get our hands on a lot more gold. a lot more gold. Alrighty. Well, there's only one real way I know of to get gold, and that's to go to the Nether. These pieces only give you like 1 ingot apiece. So we're gonna need enough to make 6 rails, so that's 6 powered rails. Yeah. 6 powered rails is gonna need to be 36 gold. We don't have anywhere near that. Okay. So we're gonna have to go... Well, first, let's see if we can grab some more trapdoors. 'Kay, so basically we built a cage. And I'm gonna need that full block there to make the rail go. Unless me putting a... Oh, you know what? Yeah. That's gonna be in the way right there. Put the rail. Well, at least this will keep him in the cage until... Although I think there's a reason why that was on the other side. But we're just going to go with it for now. If I have problems with it later, I'll figure it out. So, the rest of the rails okay, so I want to build there's my villager breeder. I want to build an iron golem farm, and it needs to be far enough away from both that and that. So I'm thinking possibly over there on that little island right there. Iron golem farm would mean an unlimited supply of iron. And I'll just have to build a bridge to get my villagers over there. Yep, I'm thinking that's probably where I'm going to do it, because it looks sufficiently sized for me to build it. I believe it's far enough away. Let's see. Yeah, I believe that's far enough away. From there. If we ran over here to this, let's go take a look. Okay, it's not quite exactly an island. There is still now it's an island. Alright, yeah, so this is going to be our iron golem farm. That should be far enough away from that to qualify for a separate village. We're going to sleep with a rail in our hand. And our plan now is to get gold, because I can't make the powered rails until we get some gold. Okay, so we only got 2 pizzas. So if only we could somehow get our hands on a I don't even have enough levels right now to do a high level enchant to get some fortune enchants. So let's do this. Let's just go make us some extra tools. Alright, so we're going to make us an extra sword, which we'll put here. We'll go ahead and make us an extra axe, which we'll put here. And then and off into the wild blue nether. This is like a really not great spot for just about anything. There's nothing here. Like, sure, I can... can keep digging around until I find someplace that's got a reasonable amount of gold. I really don't like this area. Forgot how bad the Nether was in this world save. I really don't like the area where it put me. Too much soul sand, not enough netherrack. This is a nicer area. Of course. I still need to make sure. I see my... I think that's enough for now. I really just don't feel. I really just don't feel comfortable there anymore. Let's see what we've got for. Well, that's enough for one powered rail. Hmm. Gold is going to be an issue. Okay, so it's currently midday, but it's raining. We're gonna have to find some way to get some gold. And I have an idea of one thing that I can do, but it's not exactly something that's going to be like a quick, fast thing. More like... Oh wait, there's some gold. Interesting. So that means we got enough to make 2 powered rails. We're about to get more. So what we're going to do is we're going to make ourselves a pig pit. And we're going to fill it full of pigs, and we're going to breed them up, and then we're going to put a lightning rod down, and we're going to wait for a lightning storm. And then zap, they all turn into zombie pigmen. I kill them and get all the gold. lightning rod. Oh, wait. So it makes 6 rails. So I only need to make 1 set of 6. The rest I can put back. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so we're gonna put that here. Let's go ahead and put the gold over here. Alright, so we've got our lightning rod, which we'll use later. We've got our rails. Let's go grab our regular rails. Alrighty. And we had our first boo-boo. The front of my house is gone. Hopefully none of my stuff is gone. Let's see, we're gonna have to fix the whole front of the house. Alright, so let's start off with fixing that. So it's closed off down here. And then let's see what we're going to need to do to fix this. So that's fixed. That's fixed. We just need another. We just need a chain and a lantern. Okay, we just need jungle wood fence posts, and we don't have one. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna make some spruce fence posts. The problem there is that I didn't panic enough. Never mind that I panicked. I didn't panic enough. I should have panicked right away. Okay. A dropper or a dispenser? See, do I need a dropper or a dispenser? Okay, so I need a redstone. Okay. So I think I think I have what I need for this to work. I'm gonna double check something real quick. Cause I don't remember if I used powered rails at the bottom or not. I might not have. So I'm wondering, does it actually power all of them or just the... See, it's not even powering them. They're just powered all the time. So that's what. Okay, so those have to be powered all the time, which means I'm going to need like a redstone torch or something. Okay, so I'm gonna need a couple redstone torches or something as well. Like 2 redstone torches. Alright, we're not gonna go through a repeat of that. I'm not repairing my house again. I lost all my XP too. Which kinda sucks. God damn it. I'm getting tired of the damn creepers, man. And I have no idea where he even came from. See? Another damn creeper that was hiding. Okay, so okay. So we're going to want that, that. Okay, so then that goes like that. Alrighty. Now I take that one off. I move this. Like that. So now there's a cage. And now if I put a minecart in here, which I don't have with me, that should and I think I want to do that again and put there, there, and there. Do I want to do that, or do I want to do... Let's see how that looks. Oh, you know what? That looks fine. Just leave it like that. But I do have to do one more thing, and that is I have to grab one more rail. And put it there. So now has this nice little... And there's no way any zombies can get in there. And it gives it that nice little you know, finished look. Awesome. So now I just gotta wait for these guys to be ready to breed. Of course, I could pick that up and put that upstairs. He would still link to it. He would still link to it, he just wouldn't be able to access it.
Huh?
But him being able to access this is not that big a deal. I mean, yeah, I don't like his trades. Not quite sure exactly how he became a butcher. I could have sworn that I placed another one of these up here or something like that. That's what I should have done. Because I know the farmer's got trades going. I don't think I've traded anything with him. Alright, so we've got that fixed up. Um, I think we've got it figured out for that part. We just gotta go get us a villager, like a iron golem farm going. Yeah, I think an iron golem farm is gonna be like essential so that we can start getting iron on a routine basis. Okay, so once they get enough food, they'll breed. A baby villager will fall in that trapdoor. Ooh, you know what? Let me go check and make sure I opened that trapdoor back up. I'm ready. So I could probably go back over here and do this now, meaning clean up all this water. I'm not worried about it right now. You never know, I may end up needing those. Let's just see how far away we are from here. So let's say we're at at this corner, this block right here. 2116 1310. 2116 1310. 2116 1310. 2116 1310. 2116 1310. 2116. You know, I'm gonna write this down real quick so I don't forget, because I will. We're gonna write 2116 and 1310. Alright, let's see how far it is to this little island over here. So it's over 100 in that coordinates. So if I build it further over this way, okay, you know what? We'll go a little bit further away. We'll go to this spot right here. This will be our Iron Golem farm. It's far enough away that I can't even barely see my house. And it's far enough away there that we should be good with right here. Yeah, this is going to be where we do our Iron Golem farm. We can hang it over here for a while and get some iron. So we'll be working on that. Maybe the next stream. Because I'm going to have to gather wood and all that. To refresh my memory on how to build the Iron Golem farm. Okay, so alrighty. So now that we've got the villager breeder house figured out, next thing we got to figure out is the Iron Golem farm. well, I think that's going to be it for this stream, guys. Um, Coming to the end of the stream. Not really sure what exactly else I can do at the moment. Like, that's going to be quick, but then the next stream we'll be working on getting the Iron Golem farm going, breeding up some villagers so we can get that started to be populated. And then maybe I'll make some bread, because 3 bed count as, you know, enough for, and I'll breed the villagers quickly enough I can get them out of there and get them where I need them. If you've been watching along, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video with your friends. If you're watching this as a video after the fact, the stream's over, all those things apply. If you're interested, you can also check me out on Twitch at twitch.tv/TightwadTheMage. You can check out my Instagram by just searching at TightwadTheMage. You can check out my TikTok at TightwadTheMage. I will be probably switching over to be streaming all of my stuff on Twitch and then just export all my videos over to YouTube. So you might not be able to catch me on YouTube much. Here and there I'll probably do some stuff. I may even configure my streaming setup to where it streams to Twitch and YouTube, but I'm not sure. If I do go that route, then we're probably looking at, you're better off catching me at my Twitch. But if you don't have Twitch and you want to see me on YouTube, just note that if I'm streaming to YouTube, I may not see the comments right away. I'm still working on all the kinks with my streaming setup and everything. I really would hate to just completely stop streaming on YouTube, since I do have some people that have followed me on here to see my stuff here. And I do mostly stream on my PS4 when I'm playing my games to YouTube. All my PS4 stuff goes to YouTube. But I'm also trying to grow my Twitch channel, and I'm more inclined to you know, push for trying to get my Twitch affiliate, which requires me to have a certain number of streams on a certain number of days, have a certain number of followers. You know, growing my YouTube channel would be great, because it would be awesome to get to a point where I can be monetized and be able to get some money from ads and stuff like that on YouTube, but don't know that I'll ever get to that point. But obviously the more videos I make, the more stuff is out there, the more people like the more people that like my stuff, comment on my stuff, the more people that, you know, that comment and all that, the better off I am. But yeah, so I'll be back to do more stuff on Minecraft. I've also got Hollow Knight, I've got Ark, some stuff going on. But yeah, definitely would like to grow the channel. Like I said, if you're watching, or if you're watching this as a video after the fact, like I said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video with your friends, and check me out on my other social media platforms. And see you on the next stream.